Yes, good people, welcome back to the channel and Camping with a Meat Manifesto. We are currently sitting in my VW T4, the old meat van, and I think we're due for a stealthy camp. And tonight I've got a pretty sweet spot. So we are currently parked up by the River Nene in South Lincolnshire, and just in that direction, about a quarter of a mile up, is the Wash, which leads to the North Sea. And just the other side of the water there is Sutton Bridge, and the stealth camping spot I'm after for tonight is just down the end there on the edge of Sutton Bridge. All depends if there's going to be enough places to park outside. Currently about 6:30 in the evening. It's still light for another hour or so. We're just at the back end of rush hour traffic, so I want to make sure everybody that's going to be parked up there tonight is, already done before I get there. So hopefully there'll be enough space for me to park there, because it is a pretty sweet spot. But in the meantime, we're just gonna chill out for half an hour, just enjoy the views and listen to the wind blowing the van. We're in the middle of a bit of a storm at the minute. There is like 50-mile-an-hour winds. There's supposed to be rain tonight, but it's supposed to ease off through the night, so hopefully we shouldn't be too bad with the van a rocking. Current labour I'm in does seem to be quite a popular spot. There is a few cars parked up. I'll give you a little shifty, but maybe it's people just sitting there building up the courage to go back home to their partners and their crazy families. And we got another person walking up there, but it does seem to be the thing with England nowadays, and people seem to be wherever you go. There's no real quiet spots. Not like it used to be in the old days. But yeah, still pretty nice here. Change of scenery. We're now in the back of the van. We've got about an hour's light left. I don't want to go to the main park up for the night until it's completely dark and most of the people around there have parked up. So what I might do now is start getting all the food ready and possibly even cook dinner soon, so I'm getting pretty Ain't Marvin. Oh yeah. Okay, so that's the snackage situation for this evening. Keeping it a bit of a low-key one tonight, I think. I've got a pack of Gray's Marmite Crunch that are packed with veg and only 110 calories. Because I'm driving the old meat van tonight, got to stay off the liquor, so we've got this Stella Artois alcohol-free, which is interesting to see how this one tastes. I do like my alcohol-free lagers, very handy for when you're out in the van and whatever and you've got to drive. Stella Artois is my favourite beer, or one of my favourites. Used to be one of my favourites, sorry. The recipe keeps changing, it gets weaker and weaker, but yeah, with this one, I don't think we're going to be going back home and roughing up the other half. And then for main course, we got beer battered cod, chips and peas. Oh yeah, I've got my portable power station and I've got the air fryer. Oh yeah, so there's no messing around with that tonight. And then for a morning coffee, I've got this 3-in-1 with brown sugar roasted coffee. I've also got some porridge in them tubs down there, so and I've also got some baby wipes, because you never know when you gotta stay fresh. But yeah, that's the snackages for tonight. My gorgeous loving other half Emma bought me the Stella and the Gray's Marmite Crunch. Oh yeah. As you can see, that's a cooking setup. I've got the air fryer plugged into the All Powers R1500 portable power station. The power station is fully charged up, 100%. This uses about 1400 watts, so we got plenty enough to cook this up. Okay, so start this cooking process. We've also got to heat up the mushy peas. Just got to add them to a cup of boiling water, so I'm going to have to get my gas cooker out and heat that up. So we're going to put the fish in, get the chips in there. So I'm going to stick this in for 20 minutes and see how she does. At 180 degrees. Oh man, it's just dawned on me I was going to get some water when I was on my way over here to heat up my mushy peas, and guess what? I forgot to get the water. God damn. So Yeah, we'll have to skip that part. But I reckon while we're waiting for the fish and chips to cook, let's have a nice cold, alcohol-free Stella Artois. Oh yeah. So there you go, 0% Stella Artois, alcohol-free lager. Let's see what she tastes like. Oh, actually, you know what? That's definitely got that twang you get from Stella. Oh yeah, it's definitely got that hoppy flavour that you get in Stella. That is actually, again, like the Carlsberg one, alcohol-free I tried a little while ago. Oh, pardon me. That is quite convincing. And it really does taste like Stella. Yeah, that's good. It's nice feeling that you can drink beer in the van, not have to worry about the old bill breathalyzing you and getting done for drink driving. And I've got 4 of them to go through. Oh yeah. So there you go, the Stella Artois alcohol-free 0% lager. Definitely gets my seal of approval. That is the best alcohol-free lager I've ever tried. And the burp goes to prove it. Oh yeah, so that definitely gets my vote. Oh yeah. So we are now 10 minutes in, and I've already turned these once, and damn, that's looking pretty cooked, you know. Just gonna give it another minute. Battery is straight down to 65%. That's still more than enough to get me through the night. Oh yeah, we are done. Oh yeah, look at that fish. Oh, lovely. Chips in. That smells lovely. Okay, so let's get some ketchup on the situation. Out of the bottle. Oh, lovely. I like it on the side to dip the chips in. Looking good, you know. And a bit of malt vinegar. Got these sachets of Heinz vinegar. I like a bit of vinegar on my fish and on my chips. Oh, lovely. Oh, ain't gonna lie, that smells damn good. Let's get our little swig of the Stella, just to wet the whistle. Let's try them chips. Oh yeah, they taste like proper fried homemade chips. Proper like 80s style. Yeah, they're good. Try a bit of the fish. It is piping hot as well. That is cooked perfectly fine. Ooh. Hot. Oh. That fish is actually pretty good, you know. Big old chunks of cod in there. That was out of Sainsbury's, £4 with the mushy peas, but these things happen. Oh, that's pretty good. And I know the shop just round the corner, the chip shop, I know they're good, but I think fish and chips nowadays, you're looking about a tenner around our way, if not a little bit more. So for £4 in the camper van, on the air fryer, oh, that ain't bad. They do taste like homemade chips. Bit of ketchup. And that literally took about 12 minutes in that air fryer. For some reason it cooks quicker in the van off that than it seems to when it's at home. It's a bit weird. But I'm going to complain. 10 minutes, quick easy meal. Oh yeah. That is damn good. And that's what you need on a cold, stormy spring evening. Them fish and chips were delicious. I just need a little breather just to get my composure back after that. So where I'm currently parked, directly opposite me, is the port of Sutton Bridge. Like I say, that's the River Nene going down to the old Victorian swing bridge. That is right down there. So it's officially sunset. It's 20 to 8. Dusk is about 8:15, so I'm thinking round about 8:30 we'll head over to our main destination, which is just down there on the right hand side. Like I say, we've got the Port of Sutton Bridge there, so worst case there is also a little road that runs up here, and I noticed some lorries parked up for the night down there, so that's plan B. Okay, so no messing around, we're at our destination. There's the abandoned hotel, and there is some space. It looks dodgy as you like. Oh yeah, probably going to regret this one. I'm going to park here for now. Yeah, that is the Bridge Hotel in Sutton Bridge. Now, one thing that does make this a little bit risky, and you got to stay very stealthy, is there's a pub just down there for the yokels, and they all go outside and smoke. They all seem to smoke, but yeah, that is a pretty gnarly old building. This has been out of business for a good, I want to say 15 years, and a couple of years back there was a fire and it took all the roof down. That's why it's all now boarded up. It did sell a couple of years back. The local council actually wanted to buy it. It went to auction with a guide price of £100,000 and it sold for 180. And whoever bought it never done nothing with it, and they tried to sell it again this year, put it up to auction again, and there was no takers. So there you go, that is my home for the night. And that is the abandoned Bridge Hotel. I believe it's built in the 1850s. Just across the road. Let's wait for this car to go past. Let's make out. Just taking pictures. Yeah, she is totally abandoned. You can see from the windows there that there's no roof. Yeah, just across the road you got Sutton Bridge. We're actually doing roadworks on there tonight. So I'm back in the van, and there is somebody that keeps walking up and down. And he's having a good look. And I was trying to do a bit of footage. I don't know where he lives, but we gotta be proper stealthy tonight. Proper stealthy. There's a couple of cars down with two people standing there. One of them was looking at me. But that pub, a few doors down, I think it's called the Riverside. That is a popular drinking establishment. And for a little village, this has got a very busy high street. There's always kids messing around, so hopefully they don't mess around my car. But with them roadworks just over the back there, I can hear the workmen from here. They've closed one lane of the bridge. They're doing repairs on it tonight, so they're going to be a little noisy. And I think from about midnight it's supposed to rain, so hopefully as long as we can get past midnight we should be good for a sweet stealth camp. So there's little me parked in the corner, and there's the Bridge Hotel. Quite a grand building. I believe this side bit was an extension in the late 1800s, which overlooks the River Nene. In the Victorian times there was loads of old buildings down here. And there, Sutton Bridge. And I think it was 1800s, mid 1800s that was built, and it used to be for trains, and I think later pedestrians were allowed on it. And it's a swivel bridge, so the boats that go out to the North Sea can get through there. At one point in history, this would have been quite a thriving area. Oh, that bloke's walking back up and down again, so this is going to be a dodgy one tonight. But yeah, I'm going to keep myself to myself from now in. Okay, so we're pretty much in full stealth camp mode now. Got all the curtains shut. I've got a black blanket on the bulkhead because my curtains ain't the best, just for a bit more privacy while I'm having an alcohol-free lager. So yeah, it's about 9 o'clock now. I've been chilling out for a little bit, just watching the Albanians go by, and it does seem to be, there is some people walking up and down there. I don't know what's going on, but we'll find out. Crunchy and marmitey. Broad beans, Marmite flavouring. Definitely got a nice Marmite twang to them. Oh. So I'm just going to chill out here for a little while. Hopefully we don't get any knocks on the door. I'm going to be quite quiet now. But there is them roadworks going on. I can hear people shouting and lorries beeping, and there's boy racers going up and down because there's a main A road just behind me. Yeah, there's quite a bit of noise around here, so hopefully nobody will take any notice of me, and I can get a undisturbed night's sleep. But yeah, this is probably the stealthiest one I've done for a while, I reckon. You gotta be careful. But like I say, a lot of mistakes people do with stealth camping is they'll turn up there early, they'll start cooking the food, keep getting in and out of the van, make it obvious. You wanna, turn up as late as possible, cook food elsewhere if needs be, just get in there for the sleep, do what you need to do, get up bright and early, and then get out of town. That is my goal for this evening. Okay, so I'm all tucked up in the sleeping bag, ready to catch some Z's. There is a bit of noise coming from the bridge, but like I say, if we can get a good night's sleep undisturbed, that'll be a result. The boy racers are zooming up and down, but you gotta expect that when you're stealth camping. So yeah, I'm gonna hit the hay and I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, campers. It's 6 AM. As you can see, all the traffic behind me. That is the roundabout for the A17, which in South Lincolnshire is basically a motorway. It's a busy road. It's the main route going from South Lincolnshire to North Norfolk. So we don't have motorways around here. But that was a noisy night's sleep, ain't gonna lie. A lot of traffic, a lot of ambient noise, loads of rain through the night. But we successfully stealth camped outside the Bridge Hotel. Oh yeah. definitely a shell of a building inside there. Oh, that's a big room. You can even see the old bar there as well. Damn, that's cool. That's a huge building. I've just been to the shop and got a bottle of water so we can have our morning coffee. Oh yeah. Found some oaty biscuits in the van. Sweet. So that is definitely another successful stealth camp. Pretty cool location, but very noisy with the cars and the locals and what have you on the roadworks on that bridge. But you've got to expect it in certain places. As you can see by the condition of that hotel, I think that's going to be knocked down at some point, which is a bit of a shame because it's a nice bit of history. But the local councillors have been moaning about the state of it, because that is the first thing you see when you come into Lincolnshire from Norfolk, is that abandoned building. I think it looks pretty cool as is, but you know, they'll end up sticking flats there or something and cramming 100 people in a small little space. But there you go, we did it before it got knocked down. But yeah, I'm gonna finish off my coffee, tidy up, and I think it's time to head home. So there you go, campers, we are all ready to go. Really sweet stealth camping spot last night. We successfully managed to stay here tonight at a Bridge Hotel. Oh yeah. So there you go, people, that'll wrap up another successful stealth camp at the Bridge Hotel. Oh yeah. So if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, make sure you subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram, the Meat Manifesto, and I'll catch you all soon. Thanks for watching. Peace.